How much lower can crypto go? Well, here's one scenario based on a lot of different factors, okay? I think the extreme fear oversold bottom is gonna be below 30K in Bitcoin. I think there's gonna be a sharp move, temporary, brief move below 30K, and I think it's gonna shake out all the remaining paper hands that were just in it for a short-term profit and are not the true believers. I think that is how the market is setting up based on these factors. So there's a report from Deutsche Bank saying that over 70% of the people they surveyed, the holders in crypto, over 70% of them are planning to buy more crypto as the market dips. That means there's deep bullishness, as they call it, in the market. And that normally when things dip, people sell out, right? Those are called the paper handlers. Those are the sellers. But in this case scenario, over 70% of the people still in the market want to buy more. Remember that metric I told you about where over 61% of the holders of crypto hadn't sold for more than a year? That's a diamond hand metric. Well, that just reached an all-time high of 77%. So Deutsche Bank believes that there's deep bullishness in the market. I think there's going to be one more fear-mongering low. Bitcoin hits below 30K. I think all the news picks it up. And I think that is kind of the short-term bottom because there is some bad stuff we have to deal with, which could take us down there very easily. We have geopolitical unrest. We have inflation. We have interest rates rising. It's not a good environment. So I think there's a lot more pain ahead, but that's short-term. And the long-term bullishness just can't get any better. Bitcoin is oversold on a lot of different metrics, and it's just gonna get more and more and more that way, and that's the extreme fear point. And so that is one very likely scenario. Either way, it's very difficult to call a bottom and catch a falling knife, and that's why dollar cost averaging on deep red is a proven strategy that tends to work out in the highest quality assets, guys. So in other news, we get to look at the bullish fundamentals of these other digital assets that we've been following. Worldwide Asset Exchange, Waxp, just partnered up with Daytona 500, NASCAR, massive partnership to release the Daytona 500 NFTs on the Waxp blockchain. Waxp calls itself the king of NFTs, and it has partnerships with the big toy companies like Hasbro, Funko, and Mattel. And so don't sleep on that one. It's another very bullish one long term. Algorand, love talking about Algorand. Vesta Equity just launched a real estate tokenization company, which allows people that own real estate to sell a portion of their house, put their house on the blockchain and sell a portion of it as an NFT and raise capital. Very interesting how using the blockchain and specifically Algorand, which has another project called Lofty AI on it, you can start to own pieces of real estate, invest in it, and raise capital. Super disruptive, guys.